Of today, as we've been celebrating Rhonda Shear Intimates. This is Jamie Morris. This is not Rhonda's younger sister, but you look like you could be.
Although she's looking younger than, I mean, I think she's aging in reverse. She's in reverse.
Well, Rhonda is excited that you guys have been so happy with everything we put together for the day. This is an amazing way to end it. These are the beautiful seamless lace inset bras. They are so soft you cannot even believe it. It's different than butter knit.
Yeah, it's
very different than butter knit.
Yeah, this is our seamless, so you can't even believe how soft this is.
It's so soft. Let me go through the choices for you and take note. It is a 2-pack for $44.95. We can do the midnight with the white, midnight blue. Look at how beautiful that lace inset is. Midnight and white. We've got it for you in the beige and lavender haze. Oh, these are pretty. And we have the black with this gorgeous beige. So all of these are available, extra small through 3X. Here again, like all of Rhonda's bras, order true to the size you wear in a blouse or a top.
And that's one thing about this. I can take you over here, but we'll call her Tina, because this is a little different. We're a new girl here. We have a new model, but this is that seamless technology that Rhonda is known for, the bra selling over 80 million in 35 countries. It is seamless. There's no seams. That's what it means. But you're getting that double layer. I know a lot of our gals, they write in and say, is this that double layer? I like that removable pad. So this is that double layer with a removable pad, but what we've added is that beautiful 4-way stretch lace. So this is not scratchy. Gorgeous. It is so stretchy to the touch. This is actually going to even give you a little bit longer under the bust. So it's going to lift the girls. There are no underwires. You can see where that Santoni machine, which is done on a cylinder machine, no underwire needed because it builds tension under there, so the knitting of the yarns will give you the lift. And then when you go to the sides, this wide side, again, Rhonda's very conscious of making sure there's no bra bulge here. This is where, as we age, that breast tissue starts going up and around and all the way back and everywhere.
Thing.
So it's this, it goes everywhere because I'm like, so where's this going now? So, but look at this wide side. This one's a little wider than even our bra, but that's because it's going to push you forward. And look at this back. The smoothing of the back. So when you shop Rhonda, it's shop your top. Extra small to 3X. Whatever your top size is, there's no need for a tape measure or the alphabet. It's just that easy. But this is going to be one that you can step into, or if you need to, if you have dexterity issues, put it over your head, just adjust the girls. But again, this is going to be one that I love that neckline of this. So when we're talking about wearing a button-up top, and sometimes for me, I get to that top button, it's like, ooh, that's a little tight and it feels a little draggy. So I just let that show. I love this. I would wear this with a white crisp button shirt tied and get myself a nice pastel skirt for Easter.
Yeah,
and you're good to go. Because this is going to be, especially if you're not a jewelry wearer, this is just giving you an extra little oomph, and especially in the black. It can fill in that neckline if you need to have a little extra, if you don't want to show too much and you need a little, you know, as we age, we have that like décolleté. It gets a little crepey in between the bust.
All the joys of aging.
I know.
It's going everywhere.
It's going everywhere.
I mean,
but look at that stretch. But look at this, how beautiful. Yeah. I've noticed so many of those camis. And actually, Rhonda just was on The View, and she did a few little segments, and she wore a beautiful top. It was just this much lace that stuck out on the top, because that is the hottest trend. And listen, I look at Rhonda for my trends now, because
look at this.
And look at that, the beige. There's separation. You're not going to have a uniboob. This is seamless technology, but they're little nests for your breasts. There's
that's cute.
There's little spaces there, so your body will actually make that form. So what, if you know, we're not always symmetrical, so you have that, but right here, as you're holding that, Callie, you're like my Vanna for right now. Look at this wide pocket. This is one that's loved by prosthesis wearers or post and pre-op. You can take that out and you can put your own prosthesis, but also that little lace covers any scarring, any tissue, but this is super soft. If you have those tactile feelings that, you know, you don't like anything that's scratchy, this is 100%. When you feel this, and
pretty colors
it is soft, and I look at all this. Wow,
so the lavender, isn't that pretty? That one comes with the beige. The white comes with the midnight navy, which is so stunning. I don't think many of us have a midnight bra. And what a beautiful option. And then, of course, we have it with the black and beige. We're down to, I think, what did you say, Kevin? One of these colors, we're down to about 600.
And that
The black and beige.
The black and beige.
It's the most popular, very limited now, goodness.
But all these match back. Again, all of our Pantone colors, meaning our colors are dyed to match. So if you grabbed that other collection in the midnight navy before, or early in the day we had some other midnight navy, this is gonna match. You're gonna slowly realize when you start collecting, Rhonda, and actually adding to your intimate drawer, things will match back. It's like, it's pretty hard to get, in my house, to get things like all the laundry done at once that everything matches. But guess what? I have Rhonda, so I have multiple types in midnight. I have multiple types of bras in all these colors, and the beige will always match back. So this beige will always match back to that, the long line. If you got that long line, this will match back.
So this is another set, and I'm just noticing how pretty the lace is. Do you see how it's got kind of a sheen?
It does.
It's so soft, and even the lace stretches. See that?
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you're really gonna love the softness of these bras. Not to mention this pretty purple. Isn't that just such the most beautiful color?
This is, Rhonda's a purple girl. She loves purple.
That is
She
so
loves,
pretty.
Isn't that pretty? That is just, and that little lace, that little bit of there, but it's going to, when you put this on, let's face it, we have to wear a bra every day. Why not wear something that looks good and feels good? And again, this is that four-way stretch, because it's all seamless. Look at the stretch. Have you ever, I mean, and this has that extra nylon, extra softness, which is only proprietary to Rhonda Shear. So you cannot get this. You might see seamless somewhere else, but you're gonna walk by.
It's
As
not
Tamara
this.
and I were talking about earlier, she said, oh, it does, it's scratchy. This is soft. You will notice it has a very, very nice soft hand, where other competitors has a dry,
here's what happened 22 years ago, because I think I might have been Rhonda's first host.
Very, I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean, very much one of the very first. And I remember she brought the Abra. It was it was a whole new concept.
Yep, it really was.
And I know the world has now heard of
Yeah.
this concept, the seamless. None of them are the same.
No.
They're all copycats. They all want to be what Rhonda did.
Yeah, they are.
But this is the original. For those of you who are like, you heard about the Abra, Rhonda Shear invented it. She brought it here to HSN for the first time.
Yeah.
And now it's in 80 million sold worldwide.
80 million in 35 countries. And that was that original Abra. So what really happened is taking that on, we made it a double layer. So now you have those removable pads. So now this is going to give you a level 2, whereas the original one was just a level 1, like a lounge, a leisure bra.
Good.
And then adding this in here, you're really kind of getting like a little bit of a cami to that as well, because this is gonna lay flat. It's not gonna ever be scratchy. And one thing, it's also t-shirt friendly. You won't even see that that's there if you don't wanna see it.
But
good point. It's very flat. Everything is very flush. We always make sure.
Pretty.
But this, when you get this home and you feel this, it's so soft. This is, again, I sleep in the double layer. This is the double layer. This is, I just don't sleep with the pads in mine. I truly like the way it feels to keep the girls lifted.
What a great idea.
And
it's such a better idea for your body, for your breasts to be able to have a little support as you sleep.
Oh my goodness, because it's an anti-sag. So you have to think, gravity, especially if you're heavier busted, you should really always be, and it also helps your back, because even though you take off that uncomfortable bra, what you're really doing is just making everything move forward, and you're leaning forward, and you're gonna have more back problems.
That's pretty.
But look at Regina. Like,
that's a $22 bra tonight. $22.50 for that. And you're getting 2. So, I mean, incredible. Because how much, we now know how easy it is to spend $45 on a bra.
Oh my goodness,
$85 on a bra.
Oh yeah, and those are the bras that you probably have in your drawer that you don't get rid of and don't wear.
But you spend so much on them.
That's why you keep them. That's why they're in there, because they're the ones that I know, even for me, because I still have some, I have to go, they get behind it, my drawer won't shut anymore, because I have to go scoop them out the back, because they fell down the back, and you have to get them out.
It's time to clean out those drawers.
It's time to clean them out.
No, it does feel good.
That really does make you feel good. And when you put something on that feels like this, you'll be like, where was I?
And they're so pretty. So they're comfortable, they're beautiful, they're so universal. I mean, this one is one of the prettiest, I think, because of that lace element. It's so feminine and it's soft, and it too, I just wanted to make sure you see, it stretches. They wash like a dream. There's no moving parts, there's no hooks and eyes, and all the things that you have to adjust. It adjusts to your body. Your body doesn't have to adjust to a bra. This is a whole new world, and you will be very happy to be a part of it. This is just a wonderful night to end together. This is the 2-pack, again, 887-811, well over 400 gone. Final call on the black and the beige. We do have the beige, just a couple hundred left here in the black and beige, but try to see if you can still get it. I'm not saying it's gone yet, but some sizes might be getting limited or gone. The beige comes with either a light lavender haze Or I'm just loving these blues tonight.
The blues, and this is so nautical. As you go into that spring, summer, nautical is there. And just think, if you have a crisp white or even a denim top, like I was wearing a denim top, I would let that peek out. I would let that lace peek out because that just makes your whole outfit. It elevates your look, and you can have that because it's just so smooth. But also, wear it for yourself. When you get dressed in the morning and you put on something that's comfortable and a little flirty and sexy, you look in the mirror, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna feel more confident, and your day's gonna start off better. It can't possibly start off better when you're actually wearing something that's comfortable.
It's like when your feet are happy and
yes.